So hi guys, you hope you're doing well and you enjoyed the previous video where you learned on the first page of this arbeitsbuch as part2, and in today's class we'll be trying to understand the next part of this book, that is Kapital 1 part2 arbeitsbuch. Okay, so this is 2a. Sie möchten ein Kartoffelsuppe kochen. Was müssen Sie machen oder ordnen Sie? So you would like to cook soup. Sorry, kartoffel is potato. Okay, what are you supposed to do? That is, in short, you just have to order them in a proper order. Okay, so first of all, let's try to understand. Now in this particular activity, you just have to try understanding the meanings of the verbs. So verbs are the action and they're called as verbs. And let's try this Super Salzen, that is to add salt to the soup. Then Kartoffeln and Karotten schälen, that is to peel off the potatoes and the carrot. Then Würzen in the Suppe geben, that is to add the sauces, you can say, or the spices. Okay, the Kartoffeln and Karotten schneiden, so the potato, you just have to cut the potatoes and the carrot. Then das Gemüse is Wasser geben, so just add all the veggies in the water. And Kartoffeln, Karotten waschen, that is to wash them and then cook them. Okay, so what I think is, once you wash the Gemüse, that is Kartoffel and Karotten, then you can just peel them. So this has to be the second one. Okay, can see this one is the second one. Then once you peel them, you are ready to cut them out. That's the reason you will be writing this, cut them. Okay, schneiden is cutting. So I want you to try understanding the words schälen, schneiden. Okay, and once they are cut, they are peeled, they are cut, then you can add them to water. So this has to be the fourth one. Okay, and this has to be the fourth one. Once you add them in water, you will just cook them. Okay, so let's try cooking them, and then probably you'll just salt them and add the sauces, or vice versa, the way you do, because I normally haven't tried this type of soup. So probably you'll just add the sauces. That has to be the sixth one, and then you will just, this has to be the sixth one. So let me try 6, and then you'll just add the salt at the end and your soup is ready. So that's how you will just try to arrange them. These are the answers, but over here what I want you to try understanding is the meaning of the verbs first thing. And it's a good habit to just try referring the word in your dictionary and check the Präteritum form of this verb, that is the past tense, and participle 2 form of this particular verb. Okay, schneiden, geben, because geben is a very important, extremely important verb. You'll be using it many times. You've used it in A2 as well, A1 as well. So schneiden, schälen. Okay, that's all. So now let's move ahead with the next activity. This is 2b, that is possessive article in dative. What is right? Just try to take it. So let me just try using this Kreins and Zian. Okay, so Marco marked. Okay, now let's just try to discuss possessive article over here. What is possessive article? That is possessing something. My pen, my now this is completely different than genitive, what we discussed yesterday. We'll be trying to understand the grammar part in detail if possible. I've not yet planned how we can do it, but yes, we'll be doing it. But yeah, coming back to possessive article. So possessive articles is whenever the articles which you use. For example, sein, seine, and seinem. If this is possessive article, his friend. Okay, now in German, as you know, according to the case, that is accusative or dative, the ending is going to change, and along with the gender as well. So they've already told you the case is dative, so you don't have to worry about the case, and just feel just relax and try to understand how it goes with the dative case. Okay, so possessive article, let's try to have the chart over here. You can always use the chart which are being given. Okay, so let's get into the builder, and yes, we can just try referring this chart. Now they've already told us that this is dative, and as you've learned in A1 as well, it is dem, der, dem, and den. Okay, so I think this is for the dem, der, and den. Okay, so for I, this is my brother, my sister, if it is brother, you'll say meinem Bruder. If it is sister, you'll say meine sister. Okay, so you will use the first person, that is I, or you, your pen, that is seinem, you will be using. Okay, so accordingly this goes like them, der, den. So once you learn this, how it goes in that particular case, it will be easier for you. Initially it is kind of confusing, you don't have to worry about it. The more you practice, the more you're going to master, always remember. So let's just go through how it goes. For possessive articles, for ich it is mine, for du it is thine. I'm not using the ending, I'm just explaining you how it is used, and the ending will depend on the gender of that particular thing, object, or the person, or that relation. Okay, so mine, thine, then er is sein. So then for example, if you want to say yeah, that is say my son's friend, so seinem Freund. If it is a girlfriend, you'll say seines Freundin. Okay, friends, if you want to say, you will say seinen Freundinnen. Okay, and then z, if I want to say my daughter's friend, so I'll say my ihrem Freund. If I'll say my daughter's friend, girlfriend. Okay, friend which is girl. Now that's the difference which you have to understand over here. So you'll simply say ihrer Freundin. Okay, then you'll say s. For s again it is used sein. Wir, that is r, you'll use unser. Ihr, you'll say euer, and then z, you'll say ihr again. Okay, it's kind of simple to understand. Few things you just have to use it by practice, that is euer, eurer, and euer. So it's just about ending, that is dem, der, den. Okay, that's all. Now let's again one very important thing, masculine and neuter is the ending will be same, that is em. Okay, let's come back, let's try to understand this. Marco macht mit Freundin. So since it's Freundin, they've also given you whether it is sein, seine, you just have to try understanding it. Since it's Freundin, we know it's seine. Okay, so this goes the correct one. Einen Kochkurs. Okay, ich finde das Essen schmeckt bei, you're not able to see this, let me check. Okay, ich finde das Essen schmeckt bei eurem, eurer Großmutter. So it's Großmutter, again it's feminine, so since it's feminine you'll say eurer. Okay, Laura will ihrem Freund. Now if it is Freund, again you know it is ihrem. Okay, so let's try to mark ihrem. Then Milena will mit ihrer, or just give me a moment, let me I'm not able to use it, I'm so sorry for that, but yeah, so okay, Laura will ihr or ihren or ihrem Freund beim Kochen helfen. So since it's Freund, it is masculine, you'll use ihrem. The main part to understand over here is just masculine and feminine. If it is feminine, in dative case, the ending goes er. If it is masculine, in dative case, it will go with em. Okay, again, Milena will mit ihrem Kindern. So since it's Kindern, it's plural, and if it is plural, you know the ending goes with en. Okay, let's just confirm once again. It goes with, so with plural, it goes, the ending goes with en. Okay, en plus n, if you remember, you can see the Kindern, n is added since it's plural, and here we go with ihren. Okay, Shem backt gern in seine Küche. So Küche is feminine, so since it's feminine, you will say seine Küche. Okay, and then again coming back, am Wochenende ist again, we discussed this, it is essen Tina immer bei ihrer Tante. So since Tante is feminine, you know it's ihrer. Okay, so I hope this exercise was pretty easy, pretty simple to understand. Em and en is all you have to try with masculine and feminine. Okay, now let's try the next one. Possessive article, im dative. Im dative, you must have learned this chart by now. I don't want you to worry about nominative or accusative. Just think about dative and just try to understand the ending. Don't worry about how you will identify the case and everything. That's not the exercise given over here. It is meant to make you learn the endings and how it changes, or understand how it changes according to the gender. Okay, so don't worry why is it dative, how they have applied dative. Don't get into the details of it for now. Okay, because that's going to just lead to confusion. That's the reason I'm telling you. Now let's move ahead. Possessive article, im dative, ergänzen Sie. Okay, so let me just change it to something different because it's kind of confusing since I'm using it for the first time again. So wo ist denn Laura? Okay, so where is Laura is the question. Now we just have to try understanding the ending of it. So die ist mit dash Freund. So if this is Freund, now over here you have to try understand, you have to just try applying whether it's going to be meinem, mein, dein, sein, euer, sein, unserem, euer. Okay, so you just I think you will be able to do this. We can just try using this as a homework. What I will do is I'll just try solving the first three, and the next three I'll just leave it for you. Okay, so who is then Laura? Die ist mit dash Freund. So Laura is female. Okay, so with Z what it should go, and with her male. So since it's Freund, you already know the ending is going to be em, but for Laura you do not know whether it is sein, dein, ihr. So Laura, since it's Laura, you will say Z. Okay, so ihrem Freund is the correct answer. Okay, so let me just try writing it down if possible. Yes, it is. So it has to be ihrem. Okay, then frühstückst du immer mit Familie? So Familie is you can say is just give me a moment. Family has to be die Familie. Okay, and then the plural of family is Familien. Okay, so since this is just masculine, this is just feminine, that is Familie. Okay, mit immer. So frühstückst du. So with do what will come? It is let's just check with do and do it will come dein, and since it's feminine you will say deiner. Okay, so I hope you're not getting confused. Even if you are, don't worry. Deiner. Okay, nein, nur am Wochenende. Okay, so that's the answer you'll give. It's a good practice that you try understanding the next answer reply as well, because these are the common questions you will be asked when you come to Germany. Many a times you, instead of running short of words, if it's a good practice to just go through the answer and try imagining that somebody is asking you this question and you are answering in this particular manner. Okay, kommt ihr mit Kindern zum Abendessen oder allein? So have you come for with your kids, or you've come alone, is the question. So here is the form which we will just check over here. For here they have said since it's Kindern, again it's plural, so it's euren. Okay, so let's try writing euren. I want you to I want you to consider the spellings as well over here. Euren. Okay, so wir kommen allein zusammen, alle zusammen, is das okay? So we are coming together, is that okay? Okay, so that's how you can just try the next three part, and don't worry, in the next video I will try to discuss the answers as well. I think I didn't discuss the answers of the previous one, but let me try in the next one. I think the video is getting longer. Let's move ahead with the next part, that is bilden Sie Sätze oder Fragen. So all you have to do is the practice part over here. You have to try building the sentences. Einen Kurs machen mit meinem or unserem, and then you just have to search for some masculine, because I've used ending my name, the ending is em, so you can say onkel or then you can say okay, just one masculine thing I think, or you can say, you can simply try changing the gender way. Instead of Freundin, you can say Freunde. Okay, so I want you to try all of them. Try using the endings, which are used, and then also try to work on the articles which are normally used for these things. For example, Kinder, what is the article used? Kochbuch, Kochbuch, what is the article used? Okay, so just work on these part, and once you're done, you'll feel confident about possessive article, im dative at least. Don't worry about accusative and dative. You worked in eins. Again in R2 we'll be going through this, but very important is to understand the possessive article. Okay, so the takeaway for today's class is to just is to understand that the ending will change according to the gender. Okay, that is my name and minor. Even feminine, the article is e, which you normally saw in dative, it changes to er. Okay, so that was all about today's class. I hope you understood the concepts. In case you have any problem, don't feel free to comment and ask the questions. Okay, so thank you so much. See you in the next class.